What if your next big profit could save the planet? The future of accounting is here. You've probably heard about net zero goals in the news. Countries, companies, and industries are racing against time to reduce their carbon footprints. But here's the twist. What if I told you that the very people who balance books, audit financial statements, and ensure compliance could be the secret weapon in achieving these monumental climate goals? Sounds crazy, right? What if I told you that accountants, the often overlooked heroes in the world of finance, hold the key to not only ensuring business success, but saving the planet too? The truth is, accountants are no longer just number crunchers. They're now at the forefront of driving global sustainability efforts. They're the ones ensuring companies reach their net zero emissions targets, and they're doing it with something more powerful than spreadsheets. They're doing it with strategy, sustainability, and cutting-edge financial tools. And let me tell you, the clock is ticking. Businesses worldwide are committing to these climate targets, and if accountants don't step up, those promises might fall flat. In fact, 60% of companies are already aiming to hit net zero by 2050, but how many are actually succeeding? The question is, will your business be one of them? Section 1, the Green Revolution. Why accountants are key to net zero goals. Think of net zero as the ultimate puzzle. You need to balance the equation, but with one important piece missing. Accurate, financial. Let's face it, without accountants on board, the entire mission could be doomed. Companies worldwide are pledging billions to reduce carbon emissions. But who's tracking where that money is going? Who ensures that every carbon reduction initiative is financially viable and properly accounted for? Accountants are the unsung heroes, ensuring businesses stick to their promises. When companies commit to reducing their carbon footprint, they need financial experts to track every penny, every investment, and every carbon credit purchased. Accountants are stepping into the role of financial sustainability managers, helping businesses design plans that reduce their emissions while staying profitable. But let me make this clear. Without proper oversight, it's like throwing money into a black hole of uncertainty. Carbon accounting and ESG reporting aren't just buzzwords, they're critical. So, here's the burning question. How exactly do accountants help achieve net zero goals? Section 2, the accountant's role in carbon accounting and reporting. Ever heard of carbon accounting? It might sound like just another buzzword, but what if I told you it's actually the missing link to hitting those net zero goals? What if you're unknowingly overlooking the one thing that could make or break your sustainability efforts? Let me show you why this could be a game changer. Here's the breakdown. Scope 1, direct emissions from your company's own operations. Think factory machines pumping out CO2. Scope 2, emissions from energy you buy like electricity or heating. Scope 3, the tricky one, emissions from your entire supply chain. The hardest, but the most important. Now here's the twist. Scope 3 is often the bulk of emissions, but tracking it? That's tough. Accountants are using cutting-edge software and AI to do just that, tracking emissions in real time. Why does this matter? Accurate data means businesses can make smart decisions on reducing emissions, investing in green tech, and improving energy efficiency. So accounting isn't just about numbers, it's about the future of our planet. Ready to track your carbon footprint and hit those goals? Let's build a sustainable future together. Tap the link to get started. Section 3. ESG reporting, the financial impact of sustainability. Let's shift gears a bit. How does ESG, environmental, social, governance reporting come into play? As net zero targets gain traction, accountants are now responsible for reporting on ESG goals. Imagine this. A company pledges to cut carbon emissions by 30% by 2030, but without transparency, how do investors and stakeholders know if they're making real progress? Accountants ensure that businesses are transparent about their sustainability efforts and are accountable to their stakeholders. But here's the real power move. Accountants make sure these goals aren't just pie-in-the-sky promises. They quantify the results, turning abstract goals into hard numbers. It's about ensuring that every green investment, whether it's in renewable energy, carbon credits, or carbon offset projects, is financially sound. For example, companies are increasingly buying carbon credits to offset their emissions. Accountants are the ones tracking the financial implications of these purchases, ensuring that companies can meet their net zero targets without jeopardizing their bottom line. Here's the kicker. If sustainability isn't profitable, companies won't stick with it. But accountants are proving that green investments can yield real financial returns. So how are they doing this? Section 4. The role of technology in accounting for net zero. Want to future-proof your career in accounting? Here's the secret. It's all about technology. The pressure is on. Feeling the heat from rising carbon regulations? Accountants now have the responsibility to track both financial and environmental impacts. How do you keep up? Technology to the rescue. Imagine having AI-driven tools that forecast the financial impact of green projects and future climate risks. With real-time data, accountants can now accurately track emissions and boost sustainability efforts. Blockchain's role in transparency. Did you know blockchain is changing the game for carbon trading? No more fraud. Every carbon credit is verified and transparent. Accountants are now ensuring every transaction is legally compliant. Predict, prepare, and prosper. What if you could predict the impact of new carbon taxes and regulations before they arrive? With AI, you can. Stay ahead of the curve and make smart, informed financial decisions. Ready to level up? The future of accounting is green and tech-driven. Education Bench equips you with the knowledge and skills to master these tools and shape the future of sustainable finance. Section 5. Real-world impact. Case studies of accountants leading the charge. Let's talk about some real-life examples of how accountants are making net zero goals a reality. Take Unilever, for example. The company has committed to becoming net zero by 2039. And accountants are playing a pivotal role in tracking their emissions, managing carbon credits, and ensuring that all investments align with their green goals. Then there's Tesla, a company that's leading the charge in the EV market and generating significant revenue by selling carbon credits to other manufacturers. Accountants play a crucial role in managing these transactions and ensuring that Tesla's finances align with its sustainability mission. But let me tell you something. These companies aren't just tracking emissions for the sake of it. They're using this data to optimize their operations and reduce costs. In the case of Tesla, accountants helped identify ways to increase energy efficiency in production, saving millions of dollars annually. Section 6. Path to Net Zero Success. So what does this mean for you? If you're an accountant or someone in the financial world, the future is green and it's time to take the lead. But how do you get started? Get certified in sustainability accounting. What if I told you there's a certification that can open doors to a whole new world of opportunities? You might want to look into CSAP, Certified Sustainability Accounting Professional, or SASB. But wait, there's more. There are certifications like CSAP, Certified Sustainability Accounting Professional, and SASB that will give you the skills to step into the sustainability space. Learn carbon accounting tools. Familiarize yourself with tools like NVZ and Carbon Trust that are revolutionizing how companies measure and report their emissions. Stay ahead of AI and blockchain. These technologies are driving transparency and efficiency in sustainability practices. Accountants who understand these tools will be ahead of the curve. Curious? The future of accounting is evolving faster than you think. Are you ready to keep up? Don't get left behind. The truth is, sustainability is the future. It's no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. But if we're going to succeed, we need accountants who aren't just about profits. They're about planet-saving profits. Don't get left behind as the world shifts to a greener economy.